Well, I was just thinking how nice it would be to hit the road and go visit people during Thanksgiving time, but this virus thing doesn't seem to be getting any better. In fact, it's, I guess, what they're calling their second wave, and on TV the governors are advising travel restrictions. They're not doing a ban, but they're advising people not to travel. So it would appear that the recovery from the virus is a ways off. They haven't got the vaccine quite yet, and it's going to be 6 or 10 months before they do have it. And so best policy is just sit tight and stay safer, I guess, is quarantine or stay home, which I normally do. I go places very seldom. The shooting range was like, I went there once last week or once this week and about a month ago, and of course they make everybody wear a mask, which is nice. You feel safer seeing everybody have a mask on. And so best to have safety first, because eventually I guess they're going to distribute a virus, and sometime in the future they're going to have the army distribute it, and it's going to be much better than now with all this virus stuff going on. So on a much lighter note, I'd had a problem with my cell phone. I was on a call, and I had I remember looking at the battery on the phone before I placed the call, and it was like about 30 or 40%, what should be normally enough time for a phone call for quite a while. But I was on the phone for just a few minutes, and then the phone went dead, and I realized, well, the battery conked out. And I thought, wow, that's not good. So I thought, well, maybe I need a new battery. So, and I'd noticed the battery dying kind of quickly at times. And so I get another battery, and then I noticed the same thing. So I thought, oh, this is even a little more powerful battery. It's a brand new battery, and the phone dies again. Her battery runs out quickly. And I thought, oh, this means need a new phone. And I know that the computer makers, I know that they engineer the computers to wear out after so many years. I get, normally for a desktop computer, I'll get 6-7 years out of it, 6-8 years if you're doing good. And the notebooks, tablets, they're the same thing. I got 4 years out of one, and then you got to buy a new one. And I thought, well, it's probably the same with the cell phone, but it pissed me off because I've only had this cell phone for 2 years. It's not a iPhone or anything, not a real expensive one like iPhones are $600-800, but this is an LG Tribute Dynasty, and it was less than $150. It's only $140. I thought, well, but even so, I should get more than 2 years out of it. That's not, 2 years is not really good. And then I thought, well, maybe it's not the phone, maybe it's something I'm doing. And I was thinking, well, I have a habit of turning the phone off every day when I'm not using it after 5 o'clock. And so I thought, I wonder what would happen if I just left the phone on. And bingo, that was it. Turning the phone on in the morning uses a lot of power, and I've noticed that by leaving the phone on, doing 100% charge and only leaving the phone on, it seems to go into a hibernate mode, and I'll get like 4 or 5 times the length out of the battery than I would if I turned the phone off in the evening. So that's what I've been doing, and I found out that the battery hardly ever runs down completely when I refrain from turning the phone off, so seems to go into that hibernate mode. So it was a nice relief knowing I didn't have to buy a new phone, because I do like the phone, but I don't want to have to buy a new phone every 2 years. But so anyway, that was really nice to find that out, and I thought I'd just pass it along to people in case you turn your phone off. I don't know that mine's an LG Tribute Dynasty, and I don't know that other phones are the same, but I would think that other brands of phones would operate similarly, because they have a lot of similarities. But I found, at least with mine, I get 4 or 5 days longer by just leaving the phone on. Then at night it just seems to go into a hibernation mode. So anyway, thought I would pass that along to you and let you know in case you had a problem, because maybe you're turning your phone off when you're not using it. But at least with mine, I get much more use out of it, out of the battery, by just leaving the phone on continually. So anyway, hope you're all doing well, having a good time. So I'll talk to you a little bit later. Bye.